There have been many tracks throughout all of the 14 games in the Mario Kart series, and most of them are actually good. Since Mario Kart Live Home Circuit is coming out in just a few days, I feel like now is a perfect time to rank the best tracks in the series. I will also be joined by Demeech, who is perfect for this topic of the video, since he does a lot of Mario Kart related content over on his channel.
Hey everyone, Demeech here, and a big thank you to Reecee for having me. If you guys want to check out more Mario Kart content or just Nintendo content in general, check out my channel for the best Mario Kart videos. I recently uploaded the third episode of my series covering every Mario Kart game, so please check it out.
Also, before we get into the video, the YouTube analytics have been weird lately, so subscribing to both me and Demeech would be greatly appreciated. So without further ado, let's go ahead and rank the best Mario Kart tracks.
The Mario Kart arcade games are criminally underrated games. While it might not be ideal to go to the arcade now, the Mario Kart arcade games can often be found at many arcades, at least in the US. These games have some really cool tracks, but my favorite out of all the tracks is Diamond City. This track takes you through Diamond City from WarioWare. Yes, this is the only WarioWare inspired track in Mario Kart, and WarioWare inspired thing in any Mario spin-off. That's part of what makes it so cool. I love the WarioWare series, and seeing it represented in Mario Kart as a full-on track is pretty amazing. The execution of the track is also pretty great. A lot of the tracks in the arcade games are really basic, but this track has enough turns and paths you can take to make it an engaging track to play. The track also has some really cool music unlike anything we've heard from Mario Kart before. It has this sort of sci-fi sound to it, even with some robotic vocals at the beginning. The track also has a variation that takes place at night, which is essentially the same track, but during the night. This track is overall a very unique and fun track, and I'd love to see some references to the WarioWare series in Mario Kart 9. Let's make it happen, Nintendo.
Mario Kart DS has many great tracks that are really fun to play through, but the best one in my opinion would have to be Delfino Square. This track is based off of Isle Delfino from Super Mario Sunshine, and the towny aesthetic of Delfino Plaza is definitely reflected in this track. It feels really fun racing through the narrow streets, passing by the dock, and boosting over the large bridge at the end. It almost feels like racing through the streets of a historic city in a country like Spain or Italy, since the welcoming music and the frantic turns of the streets gives it a fun feeling. This track also takes place during the fall, so it almost gives a peek into how Super Mario Sunshine would look like during a different season. The music in this track is also excellent, and it's my favorite song in the soundtrack of Mario Kart DS. So overall, this is an amazing track, and my personal favorite one from Mario Kart DS.
Mario Kart Tour introduced the concept of creating tracks based on real-world locations. These are some of the coolest tracks in the Mario Kart series, but my favorite is hands down Vancouver Velocity. What this track did was take the concept of a winter track and do something Mario Kart has never done before. You start off the track in the city of Vancouver, then you go through a park, and return back to the city. The variety of locations in one track is exceptional, and not only that, the winter theme isn't like your traditional snow stage in Mario. You get a glimpse of the mountains and northern lights, making you feel like you're actually in Vancouver. And of course, the track is accompanied by the greatest song in Mario Kart's history. I really hope we get more tracks based on real-world locations in Mario Kart Tour, because they're always the best in the game, and really cool. And Vancouver Velocity is the best out of all of them.
Sunshine Airport. Another track loosely based off of Super Mario Sunshine, but this time it's an airport. I guess the Piantas finally decided to replace their tiny airstrip with an actual airport. What makes this track special is that you drive through the airport, which is actually a really interesting idea. On this track, you start inside of the airport, then you drive across the runway, go up and around, and glide back into the airport. You can also see planes flying in and out of the airport, which really makes it feel alive and special. The song that plays during this track also has that airport feeling, and it fits the track perfectly. Sunshine Airport is a really interesting track with a really cool idea and great theming.
Ah yes, Coconut Mall. A track that needs no introduction. This is a track that defines Mario Kart. You ever wonder how cars get into shopping malls? Hopefully not like this. You're driving through the mall in the first part of the track, doing tricks off the escalators, but fortunately not eels, and then you're taken to the parking lot simulating the real-world task of going through a parking lot. Fortunately, this game doesn't have a Florida level of difficulty, so you are able to drive seamlessly through the parking lot with a little bit of skill. There's a reason why this track is one of the most beloved in the series. The theme of the mall is great, the layout of the track is great, and the music, I bet you know it by heart. I really hope we get to see this track again, or even better, get a sequel to it, because Coconut Mall is a true classic.
I really like mountain-related stages in Mario Kart. The thrill of climbing up a mountain and drifting down is really exciting. I also like to visit mountains in real life too, so yeah, that's always pretty cool. DK Mountain is no exception, but in my opinion, I feel like it does better than the rest of the snowy mountain themed stages. This track feels like a mixture of DK Mountain from Double Dash and DK Pass from DS, which were also really good tracks in my opinion. DK Summit also has a snowboarding theme, and makes use of the trick ramps from Mario Kart Wii. The electronic style of music fits really well with the extreme sports and snowboarding themes of this track, and makes it feel really exciting overall. I really hope they remake this track in the future, since it wasn't in other ones as a retro track. This track is an amazing mountain-themed track, but there still is one that I will discuss later that even exceeds this one in quality.
Wario and Waluigi never disappoint when it comes to tracks, and Wario's gold mine is Mario Kart at its finest. This track was hard in Mario Kart Wii. I honestly thought it replaced Rainbow Road when I was 10, and first played Mario Kart Wii. Mario Kart 8's Wario's gold mine looks a million times better, but is much easier. Both tracks are great, but if I had to choose one, I'd go with the original. The whole track is like a roller coaster. You really get an adrenaline rush playing it, and I'm constantly on the edge of my seat while playing it. Playing this track in multiplayer is even more fun, especially when my friends keep on falling off the track while I show off my Flame Runner skills. This is an excellent track with a great theme, great difficult design, and is a classic.
Throughout the Mario Kart series, there have been many variants of Rainbow Road, and most of them are pretty good. But overall, my favorite one would have to be Rainbow Road for Mario Kart 7. This is a single lap track, meaning it is one long track with 3 different segments. This Rainbow Road gives you the true feeling of flying through space as you drift around the different planets and stars, and it reminds me of Super Mario Galaxy. At one portion of the track, you drive on top of the moon and around the rings of a planet, which is unlike any other Rainbow Road like this one so far. This really feels exciting, and sets the example of what a nearly perfect Rainbow Road should be like. Before this one, most Rainbow Roads in my opinion felt like a simple challenge that were just easier to fall off of, but this one shows off the many features that Mario Kart 7 added. They even added a stage based on this Rainbow Road, specifically in Super Smash Bros. 3DS, so even Sakurai knew that this track was the definitive Rainbow Road. Overall, Rainbow Road 3DS is an amazing track that feels unique and is the best Rainbow Road by far.
You remember how I said Wario and Waluigi never disappoint? It should be a surprise to absolutely nobody that my favorite track in the entire series is Waluigi Pinball. I cannot describe how much I love this track. You're basically a pinball in this track. You're launched right into the track where you avoid pinballs and bumpers, while also getting speed boosts going off the boost. The track design is solid, and a ton of fun, but where Waluigi Pinball shines even more is with the presentation. Every sound effect is made to fit the pinball theme, from the boost sound to even the item boxes. It truly feels like you're playing a game of pinball, and it makes me really want a Waluigi Pinball game. Even 15 years later, Waluigi Pinball still remains my favorite Mario Kart track, and I would honestly love for it to become in the categories of Mario Circuit, Bowser's Castle, and Rainbow Road. Getting a new variation of Waluigi Pinball in every game would be amazing, and they could really do some cool things with it.
Remember earlier how I said DK Summit was a mountain track done right? Well, Mount Wario is a mountain track done perfectly, and it's the best Mario Kart track in my opinion. Similar to Rainbow Road 3DS, this track is one long track with 3 segments, and you descend a mountain throughout the course of this track. To really show how this track shines, I'm going to explain each segment of the track and how it gets more exciting with each lap. So you start off in a plane that you jump out of, then you turn through some narrow, snowy sections of the mountain peak. As you start the second segment, you enter these caverns and drive through a stream running through it, which leads into a large dam where you use a gravity mechanic to drive across of it. After the dam, you briefly drive through a forest where you can take multiple paths, which eventually leads into the third segment. When you transition into the third segment, you drive down a ski slope while an audience watches you finish the race at the foot of the mountain at a ski lodge. The gradual yet exciting progression of this track feels amazing, and it truly feels like an adventure. The song that plays during this track is also equally as amazing, since it also gradually evolves at the same time. The brass in this song sounds excellent, and the violin solo is actually legendary. This track exceeds all of the other tracks in Mario Kart 8, and I really hope we get tracks like this in the next mainline Mario Kart. I guess Wario and Waluigi really shine when looking at their Mario Kart tracks, and like Demeech said, they never disappoint. So anyways, that was our ranking. Was there anything that you agreed or disagreed with? Also, what is your personal favorite Mario Kart track? Put your thoughts down below in the comments. Also, I enjoy doing this collab with Demeech. Make sure to check out his channel.
Well, thank you, Reecee, for having me. I had a lot of fun making this video, and if you love all things Mario, Nintendo, and Mario Kart, make sure to subscribe to both of our channels for some amazing Nintendo content.
So anyways, thank you guys for watching this video. Make sure to check out my Twitter and Discord server if you want to. Goodbye!